You know, the other day I was watching Obama's inaugural address on TV.
Yeah.
Don't you think like it was the best inaugural address ever? I mean, after 43 white presidents, this is the first black one. And you know that many of white people presidents had black slaves, and I think this is like a huge change
Oh.
in society. It marked like the opening of a new society and the rupture of the normal society.
Mm-hmm.
It shows that, like Obama said, that who are you, your race, your color doesn't matter anymore. It just matters what's inside of you. I mean, your dreams, your ideas, don't you think?
Oh, because I've also watched the inaugural address, and oh, it was something unforgettable. But I don't totally agree with what you told me now, because racism still exists, and people learn to be whatever the society and culture teach them. And yeah, that's the society today in America. We often say that people teach their kids for them to be racist, but yeah, the truth is that unless parents actively teach kids not to be racist, they will be automatically, and they are unfortunately often subject to discrimination, ranging from racist comments to violent hate crimes. And among all, the blacks are hardly punished by justice and are overrepresented in prisons. Like 40% of the prisoners are black, and that means almost one prisoner in two. And these figures appear still more disappointed when one knows that the United States population is made of only 30% black people. We could even call this a divided America, yet America should have outgrown racist acts. Certain violent groups still defend the supremacy of the whites, mainly in conservative regions of the country, like the South and the Midwest, as well as in small towns and rural areas, where slavery has lasted the largest.
Well, maybe, but slavery was abolished like 150 years ago, and segregation stopped 60 years ago. There are many people like you must have heard about Martin Luther King.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He wrote the I Have a Dream in 1963. And on his speech, he explained that he wants peace between blacks and whites,
Yeah.
and to stop discrimination too. And this speech was one of the most influential on all the world. Also, Rosa Parks, she was a black woman, and she in 1955 she denied to a white man to give her her seat in a bus, and she went to prison for that reason. But then in 1999, the white president Bill Clinton gave her a prize for her act. They think it was important on American history. So Luther King made us fight for our dreams and Rosa Parks for our rights. So for people like them, we can see that there have been a change in society, and with the victories of Obama, we see that the change is made, that society have changed.
I know the history of all them, but blacks are not the only racial groups that is the most discriminated. Of course, there are African Americans, but don't forget that Hispanics, Muslims are also in the margin. Smaller minority groups, such as Jews and other immigrant groups, their share of intolerance as well. Of course, they don't experience the same way as black people does, but it's still a discrimination. We still hope that our new president could at least change the world, in a better place where racism wouldn't exist?
Well, nothing magically changed when Obama won, but we can see there is a start to change things. And for example, what's the American dream? It's a dream for everyone. Everyone can live it. It's related with a good life, no discrimination, and just it's not just white people who can live it. Blacks can live it too, and there are many black people living the American dream, and they are not discriminated. They are respected like everyone should be. Well, there was racism before. I can't say it wasn't because there was, and but if we compare before to now, things have changed. Before, blacks were a problem in society, and now there are just people. I mean, society have changed. In my opinion, racism doesn't exist anymore.
I know, but face the truth, Camila. Racism is still a very pressing problem in the United States today, even though we will see the progress in our society. And you know why? I'll teach you why. Because sometimes it is balanced and open like the KKK. You know them? Like, have you heard of them? Yeah. So the Ku Klux Klan. It's a white supremacist organization. It's about people and ideologies and coming from families to families, like a tradition. So if we don't start eliminate them, we could still think that racism will still continue as it is today. And yeah, I hope Obama could change the world by his hands. But I'm just saying that we still live in a racist society, and we need another 2 or 3 generations to make a change. Yeah.